Currently checking in just 26 minutes before old school RuneScape changes forever with the introduction of the new skill Sailing. Even before the official release, we already are experiencing some of the changes. I can no longer use my max cape, and if we check over the skill tab here, we're already 2278 total, Sailing at level 1. Here it comes. Game chat, game chat. You feel the sudden urge to visit Port Sarim. Start the Pandemonium quest. Return to Will and Anne at Port Sarim. When on a boat, the helm can be used to enter navigation. When I use the helm, you just need to click on it. Okay. I don't. I don't. Dude, what? Oh. Okay. Old cup and mysterious medallion. Okay. What? What the? It's currently docked at Pandemonium. Wait, if my boat is docked at Pandemonium, how do I get to my boat? What? What? I'm so confused. Do I have the charter ship to... Oh my god, I don't have coins on me. Dude, I hate it here. I'm already so confused. Like, I don't know what is going on. Trying to get hemp seeds, couldn't get any. Now we're trying to, like, still trying to figure that out. Wait. Was I supposed to get a spyglass at some point? Where do I get a spyglass? Why do I not have one? Where's Pandemonium? Random yapper from the lead mine. Okay, lead mine. I have to go back there anyways. Dude, my boat was left at Pandemonium. But how am I supposed to get to Pandemonium if I get... Same people you use to go to Karamja? Okay. Good comms potentially. He's a UIM though, so I don't know if I trust it just yet. Oh, there it is. Good comms. Never doubted you for a second. Is there not like an easy way to see what the heck my current task is? I needed to come on Pandemonium for some reason, and I don't remember why. Oh, there's... Oh. I need someone to deliver this armor to the Pandemonium for me. Some legitimate businessman there wish to use it for their ventures at sea. Okay, but I have to start at Port Sarim. So I have to take my stupid boat and go back to Port Sarim, and then come back to Pandemonium. Okay. Okay. Can I go any faster? Oh, we were supposed to upgrade something on our raft, right? Oh my god, we're 2282 total level. The boat is already going as fast as it can. Well, how about go faster? Oh, okay, yeah, this is where we were earlier. Okay. I might need to visit a bank, though. We already have the best cargo hold. The basic one is the best one. Currently built. Oh. Well done. All right, moving on. Port Sarim fish delivery. Perfect. I go back to Port Sarim. Perfect. I understand it now. Put it in the cargo hold. Quick deposit. Nice. Set sail. We're speedrunning. Oh, the plugin's working now. Okay, I understand it. Level 15, we buy a new boat. I feel like I'm so behind right now. Did I goof? Did I not? Oh, I accepted the task, but I didn't take the cargo. I goofed. Away we go. Okay, so we're going to be trying out some port tasks for sailing here. What we do is go up to the notice board at the dock, and we're going to select one of the tasks. I'm going to do this level 1 requirement 1, which is taking the fish delivery from Pandemonium to Port Sarim. So right now we're on Pandemonium. We're going to accept the task, and then we're going to take a cargo from this ledger table, then board the gangplank back onto our little raft here. We're going to go ahead and quick deposit into our cargo hold, and then navigate helm, and we're going to be heading over to Port Sarum. As soon as I can turn this raft around, that is. And away we go. We've made it back to Port Sarum, and what we're going to do here is actually open our cargo hold here, take our crate, and then disembark. Onto the dock here, there is another ledger at this port. We're going to be delivering it. And that is the port task completed. We're going to get a little bit of a payment, and we hit level 7 sailing, which is nice actually, because now we can claim or start doing 2 tasks at the same time. We got 59 coins for that, and then if you want to continue doing port tasks, you go up to the notice board. And like I said, I'm level 7 now, so I can do 2 at once. Oh my god, I think I got it. Yes! Ooh! 40 sailing. Oh, I can get a crewmate. Let's go! So we managed to complete all 3 ranks of the first Barracuda trial available at level 30. We did the shark rank, the swordfish rank, which was actually first the swordfish one, and then finally the marlin rank, which did take quite a few attempts. I'm heading on over to Port Sarum right now because after hitting level 40 sailing, we have the ability to hire a crewmate. The first available guy is called Jobless Jim, and he's located at Port Sarum. Jobless Jim is specifically located at the pub north of the Port Sarum dock. So we're going to talk to him. Let's see what happens. Why don't you join my crew? I don't know, just like that. All right, so we've had our fun at the Barracuda trials, and they're actually really good EXP, and it is indeed fun. Well, at level 40, I was able to get Jobless Jim with me, and I've been just sailing the seas, doing some combat tasks and whatnot. And currently, we're in search of hemp seeds. Now, I've been told that these ospreys drop hemp seeds, but I haven't seen one yet. Okay, well, we got a seed, but it was not the hemp seed. We got flax seed, so that's interesting. And on top of that, we still haven't got what we're after. Our task right now is to get a osprey's beak. Abort, abort, my ship is almost going down. Well, it's not a ship, it's a boat. Oh my god, the bird's chasing me down. The bird is chasing me down. It stopped, I think? Okay, alright, we're gonna have to make some repair kits. Okay, so I didn't have any luck doing the ospreys task. I didn't get anything. I think I'm going to be moving on from that for now. Plus, I think there should be some better ways of getting hemp seeds. I really don't believe they're that rare. I don't know. But again, this is just day 1 of sailing release, so don't really know much. And I've been on for quite a while now, so I think I'm just going to recline and do some delivery port tasks. And just continue getting sailing XP. I actually really do enjoy this. It's pretty chill. Alright, remember when I was trying to figure out how to get hemp seeds earlier and I was fighting random mobs in the ocean? Well, turns out salvaging is actually the move. We just got our first hemp seed in our inventory. Hopefully we get a few more. We need 3 seeds for 1 patch, and I believe there's probably like 3 or 4 patches we can go to right now. So we're going to need a whole lot more of those. Ooh, a sailor's amulet. I believe that's going to be pretty good. Probably gets us around to different islands and whatnot. Don't know how rare that is either. Currently, I am still on the grind for hemp seeds. We're up to 7 now. I do want to get about 12, I think, before I leave. Oh, wow. Another collection log. I don't know if my recorder picked that up, but we got a dull knife. I'm not exactly sure what that might do. I don't know. Not all collection log items are useful, though, so maybe this one doesn't do anything. Okay, it took quite a bit of time, but we finally got ourselves 9 hemp seeds. That's good for 3 different hops patches. I think it'll take about 80 minutes or 80 to 90 minutes, I guess, to have the hemp grow. And that's going to be used for 3 different tiers of mass for boats. It's going to be not the teak tier, but the one after that, mahogany. No, actually, it does include teak. Teak, mahogany, and a new log type. I think it's like camphor or something. I could have just butchered that. I don't know. But it's thoroughly mid-level sailing, so that's why I've been after the hemp seed so much, because it is pretty important. There's a couple of different hops patches across the map, but one of them is going to be here at Alderaan, Varlamore, the little island. And then after this, I think we're going to go to the Lumbridge/Varrock one, the one by the Champions Guild, and then perhaps Yanil. Yeah, we have an easy teleport to Yanil as well. So there we go. First hemp seeds planted. Make sure to compost out. Actually, one more step. I believe we pay the farmer flax and they will take care of it. We definitely want to do that. So let me go to a bank real quick. Okay, we are back, and we are definitely not in short supply of flax. We have 132,000. Let's pay Urkos, the farmer here, I guess. All right, now let's use the Chronicle. I got the Chronicle for exactly this reason. It should put us pretty close to the patch here. Is it this patch? No, that's a bush patch. I think the hop patch is to the south, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, should be right there. And as I said, the third patch, we're going to head on over to Yanil. We just have the construction cape. You know, we don't have access to our max cape now, but we still have the 99 capes. Now that we have the hemp seeds planted, something I should have did 5 sailing levels ago at level 45 was to do this quest, Troubled Tortugans. I believe this is going to give us pretty good sailing EXP, and we do have all the requirements, so let's see about doing that. There's just so many things to do with this new skill. We haven't even scratched the surface. And of course, I'm actually on day 2 right now, so still very early on. Now, I am taking a detour. I said I was going to go start the quest. But first of all, I got to get rid of Jobless Jim over here, because I can hire a captain that's going to be much better at doing his job. I think a couple selling levels later, though, we will be able to have 2 crewmates, but right now we're restricted to just having the 1. Also, just hitting level 50 sailing, we are now arriving at the Pest Control Island here. This is the first time that I've been here before. In fact, you know what? Let me grab my spyglass right here, because it looks like there is a chart thing I can do. But yeah, level 50, I had just unlocked this port on the Void Knight's outpost, so I thought I'd check it out. There we have it. Charting complete. Okay, yeah, so let's go pick up our new crewmate, and then we'll start the quest as well. We are off in the desert right now, which is the complete opposite of what you might think for sailing, but the new crewmate we're picking up, can I just walk through like this? No, I need a key. Okay, I guess we gotta do this all over again, huh? Okay, key acquired, but the crewmate in question is the guy in this building from the tourist trap. It is called the tourist trap quest, right? I could be misremembering, but the guy up here, you know what? It actually goes full circle, because I do remember this guy saying he liked boats or like sailing or something, right? Why don't you leave this camp and join my crew? Well, just no hesitation. He is now part of our crew, and looks like we're going to have to go back to Pandemonium. All right, we have alleviated Jobless Jim. Well, not entirely. He's still part of my crew, but for right now, we can only have 1 crewmate at a time on our boat. So we have Syad, however you pronounce his name, manning our boat now, and we're going to go ahead and get started with Troubled Tortugans. We're going to have to head on over to this island just south of Pandemonium, and to the left of the Storm Tempor. Actually, I think I lost where it is already. Further south, I think. Yep, down here. Just further south. In fact, I gotta turn my boat, and we'll make our way over there. All right, we've made it to the island. Let's talk to the injured Tortugan here. Let's get started on the quest. We've got the Tortugan. Well, oh, there we go. We've got the Tortugan on our boat and we're heading to the Great Conch. We're on the Great Conch and it seems like this island is full of these Tortugans. So I'm just progressing along this quest right now and I already noticed some trees back there, camphor trees. That's what we're going to need, those logs from that tree for the next set of sailing boat upgrades. And then also, apparently this quest is the one that unlocks the Griffins and the Shellbane Griffin, which is going to have combat tasks, which aren't currently out yet, but I will be losing my Grandmaster status and I'll have to re-obtain that in the future. Well, here we go. First time we're ever seeing the Griffin. This is not the boss, this is just a regular Griffin. Level 95. Did bring some food with me, but I mean, no big deal here. Oh, there's a knockback. Takes advantage of how light you are. That might be some kind of mechanic, I don't know. Okay, now what? Okay, just read through the quest helper. I have a feeling this is one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, don't worry guys, I took care of the problem. But the Griffin itself is not the problem. There's actually the Shellbane Griffin that's actually terrorizing this town. Alright, apparently the Shellbane Griffin is located on this island. Let's see what's happening. Oh, what the? Who was that? Oh, there it is. Shellbane Griffin, level 235. No idea how this fight's gonna go. Oh, I didn't bring a combat pot. I did bring a prayer potion though. I think I'm getting meleeed right now. But I am in Torva, so it should be okay. Taking no damage, so that's good. I'm not sure what that's about. Your armor has started to corrode. That's not good. Okay, I think I have to dodge that. Okay, let's try playing melee now. Taking a bit of damage. It seems to have pretty low defense, I think. We're not really missing or anything. Aggressively flaps his wings. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm running. There's swirlies behind me. Oh, maybe I just gotta keep moving. Maybe I did the right thing there. I don't know. And down it goes. Can't say I figured out the boss, but we got it done. Back on the Great Conch, I'm just letting them know what happened. Oh no. Something more to do with that ship we just saw, the red sails, but that is the Troubled Tortugans completed. So we get access to the Great Conch. 10,000 Slayer, or 8,000 Slayer XP, 10,000 Sailing XP. I imagine that actually is going to give us a couple of levels, maybe one. 51. Very nice, very nice. Now we have access to those logs. I might go chop a couple of those. After completing that quest, I think we have completed all the available quests that there is to offer, at least for now, right? Right now, it's like day 2, day 3. Yeah, there's no more quests. I do have quests remaining to do, but those are all Varlamore quests. I haven't had my quest cape since Varlamore, pretty much. But anyways, we are sailing the seas again. We're back to doing some port tasks. I just feel like these tasks are very cozy. I don't know how it ranks EXP wise. I think Barracuda trials might be like among the top, but there's still some stuff we haven't tried yet. We haven't tried deep sea diving. We haven't tried trawling. I don't know what those things are like, but I'm just gonna chill out and do some more port tasks for now. Just oddly been enjoying this. I don't know if it's like good or bad EXP, but you know, I'm enjoying it, so whatever. But anyways, another thing actually while we're just sailing is I did upgrade the boat. I upgraded from the teak hull to the mahogany hull. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. And I also finally upgraded the keel. So oh no, here's a charter ship. Okay, I hope this is addressed in the future, but these charter ships just slow down all your momentum. It's really unfortunate. But as I was saying, we upgraded the hull to mahogany, and we also upgraded the keel. I actually was rocking the most basic keel for the longest time, and that's pretty much just armor for your boat. So We're a little bit tankier now, so if we run into some bad mobs in the ocean, we'll be okay. The clanmate and I were just discussing which boat upgrades we should be doing as Ironman since the seeds are seemingly kind of rare. So we both agreed to skip over teak and do mahogany, which is what we're doing now. But there was one mahogany thing that we couldn't quite do until we hit 52 sailing, which is right now. And that was the mahogany mast. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, in my inventory, I have everything I need to upgrade into the mahogany mast and canvas sails. So let's go ahead and do that. 52 sailing and 45 construction requirement. And there we go. We should be going even faster now. Back onto the boat. Apparently having a certain type of beer in the or on your boat will give you a 2.5% EXP boost. I think this guy's actually going to talk about it. This guy is located in the Pandemonium Cave. Gave me a book, yada, yada, yada. What do I get from charting the sea? Thrill of exploration. Okay. Can you tell me more about these drinks? He also offered me some training. I wonder what that's about. I'll check that out in a second. Horizon's Lure is the beer. Not only is it said to make you a better sailor, but apparently also helps you improve your sailing abilities faster. 2.5 EXP boost. Buying Horizon's Lure requires the following. Completely chart 70 seas across all ocean. While I figure it out, let's see what this training is supposedly about. It doesn't look like you have anything in here that I don't already know. Well, okay. That's disappointing. Okay, we have built a keg on our boat. It's currently empty though, so we're gonna have to go get the beer. I'm still not sure if we can or not. I don't know if we meet the requirements. Let's find out. Okay, so I was correct in coming into the cave and talking to this guy, but it says I need to completely chart 70 seas across all oceans. Well, I better get to doing that. Well, I think I'm a ways away from that, so I don't know. I guess I'll come back to that in the future, but for anybody out there, if you meet the requirements, you can get a Horizon's Lure on your boat for some bonus EXP. Quite some time later, we are returning to the Pandemonium Cave, and we're going to speak to Charles McCatlis. I think that's his name. Once again, because I finally got the charts done. I have over 70 now, so I believe we can get the beer now, the Horizon's Lure. Can you tell me about these drinks? Horizon's Lure. And we should be able to get it now. Yeah, it was give us 2.5% boost to all sailing experience gain. He's going to sell me some, I guess a keg full? I don't know. He gave them to me noted. Can I just hop on the boat and put in the keg? Noted? Or do I have to unnote them? I guess we'll find out. You watch with disbelief as the banknotes turn to liquid in your hands. Simultaneously, you hear the sound of the keg being filled with liquid. Okay, well, we know that works. I may have to rebuild this keg, actually, because our next goal, I'm going to try some salvaging again. But before we were salvaging, let's see here, shipwreck salvaging. We were salvaging Barracuda shipwrecks. Now that we're level 53 or 54 even, but at 53 we unlock large shipwrecks. We're going to try those out. I think we can get cotton from those, and those are going to be needed for the even higher tiers of sailing levels. So yeah, I'm going to look into building a bigger boat. That way we can put 2 of those salvaging hooks on the boat, because at our current boat we can only put the 1, and we can put the crewmates to work to salvage for us as well. So Junior Jim, I'd like to buy a sloop. That's going to cost 200k. Crew capacity for this is 5. Okay, we're nowhere near that yet. In fact, we still can't even have 2 crewmates at this moment. But okay, we got ourselves a new boat. Let's go customize it. Rising Blood, interesting name. Okay, I'm going to do some upgrading with this boat. You can see here, boat customization menu. There's going to be a lot to be done. The hull, the keel, the helm. I'm going to upgrade everything, and then we will be right back. Okay, I don't quite have everything I want on this big boat, but we do have the big boat now. And we have Jobless Jim with us, because apparently he's better with salvaging, which is what we're heading to now. I am going to need to head south, so I did pick up a port task. We're going to head over to Ruins of Anka, aka the Temperos port, and then we're going to continue south, and we're going to find some large shipwrecks that we can salvage down there. Alright, Jobless Jim, let's get to it. Never mind, we can't get Jobless Jim to sail this boat, so we're going to have to do it ourselves. Okay, I'm pretty much on the southeast, the very southeast of the map right now. And we're at the large shipwrecks. Let's see what we can get out of these salvages. As you can see, we have Jobless Jim here also doing using the salvaging hook on the other side. So we should be getting twice the amount of salvage. I think his go into our basic cargo hold here. So we can just do one big salvaging session. Oh, I was just about to say in a couple of EXP drops, but I guess right now, 55 sailing, that is going to unlock Jubbly Jive Barracuda trial. That is the second one available right now. There's currently 3 different Barracuda trials in the game. I imagine they might add a few more in the future, but level 55 unlocks the second one. Oh, and actually we can now assign 2 crewmates to duties on your boat. I might want to sail back to get another crewmate. Oh, and actually, Adventurer 80 from the Pandemonium. New crewmate unlocked available. Huge unlocks at level 55 here. Very nice. Okay, I actually left my boat at some port, and I chartered back to Pandemonium just because it'd be quicker, and we can go higher. Oh, actually, I don't know where Ada is. Adventurer Ada, where is she found? Oh, she's right here on Pandemonium. Right here in the bar, actually. In the pub. Join me on the crew. Very nice. Okay, now we head on over to this NPC here, and we can start managing some stuff. She is level 3 helmsmanship. What about the captain? The ex-captain? Oh, I think they're... Oh, wow, the ex-captain is actually better. Well, I'm going to go with Adventurer Ada right now, just because, you know, brand new NPC, why not? So, do we have everything assigned? We do, alright. I'm going to charter back to, what is this island called down here? The Great Conch. But actually, before I do that, I need to upgrade the big boat, because earlier when I sailed through the Temperos section, my boat was actually taking a whole ton of damage. Oh, looks like I can't cheese this. My boat is currently at the Summer Shore on the Great Conch Island, but there's no option to customize the boat over there, so I guess we'll just charter back and we'll worry about that another time. Alright, with a crewmate able to handle the helm in Ada now, this is actually much nicer when I'm salvaging. I can put myself and Jim on these salvage hooks, and then Ada can just maneuver us around, and I never have to step away from the hook unless I'm sorting the salvage. Okay, it's been quite a while, but we finally got our hands on some cotton seeds. 4 of them in one roll even, so that's pretty nice. We're going to need a lot more of those, and we actually still need hemp seeds, as I just found out that whenever you're planting the cotton, the payment to the farmers is more hemp. I was just yapping in the clan chat that I got these cotton seeds like 3.5 hours ago, and I haven't seen anything. Now we get a broken compass. I don't know if that does anything though. It might just be like kudos at the Varrock Museum. I haven't been gaming too hard actively, but I have been AFKing while salvaging, or salvaging while AFK rather. And as such, I've gotten my hands on some cotton seeds. I'm going to be planting those now. It does take hemp as payment. I mean, I suppose I could get away with not paying the farmers, but just to guarantee that they don't die, I don't mind paying. I think some content in the future is probably going to net us some more hemp seeds and whatnot. We just have to figure out what content that is at the moment. If you didn't know about the Sailor's Amulet, well, you're about to find out. The Sailor's Amulet, think of it as the equivalent of the Xerx's Talisman at Zaya, or the Pendant of Eights on Varlamore. It'll get you around the map, well, the ocean, I suppose. The 3 teleports available on the talisman is the Pandemonium, Port Roberts, and Deep Fin Point. You can acquire the amulet by salvaging. In order to charge the amulet, you're going to need law runes and water runes. So it's not really expensive. I'm going to go ahead and put, I don't know, I guess 1,000 charges in for now. I don't want to use all my law runes.